Netflix is in design, architecture, scaling, and the video processing pipeline. Netflix is a subscription-based streaming service that lets members watch TV shows and movies on any internet-connected device. It's available on web, iOS, Android TV, and tablets. With over 1 billion total users, 200 million daily active users, and 5 billion hours watched every week. Let's break down the requirements. On the functional side, users must be able to stream and share videos, upload new content, search by titles or tags, and comment on videos similar to YouTube. For non-functional requirements, we need high availability with minimal latency, high reliability so no uploads are lost, and a system that scales efficiently. Additionally, we need geo-blocking for content restrictions, the ability to resume video playback from where users left off, and analytics tracking for metrics. Now let's look at the scale. With 200 million daily active users and each user watching 5 videos a day, that's 1 billion videos watched daily, which translates to 12,000 requests per second. 50 million videos uploaded each day consume about 5 petabytes of storage, and over 10 years, that's 18,250 petabytes. For bandwidth, we need at least 58 gigabytes per second. Here is the summary of our estimates. The data model is relational at its core. We have a users table storing count information and a videos table storing title, description, and URL linked by a foreign key to the user. Tags, views, and comments tables are all linked back to videos through foreign keys. While the schema looks relational, we split ownership across individual services and use PostgreSQL or Apache Cassandra for distributed storage. For the API layer, we have a post endpoint to upload videos with title, description, byte stream, and optional tags. A G8 endpoint streams a video by ID supporting multiple codecs like H.264, BB9, and AV1 with configurable resolution and an offset parameter for resuming playback. The search endpoint returns videos matching a title or tag query with pagination support, and a post endpoint allows users to comment on any video. We are using a microservices architecture. Client request hit a load balancer which distributes traffic to 4 core services: the user service for authentication, the stream service for video delivery, the media service for uploads and processing, and the search service for content discovery. An analytics service handles metrics independently. Each service owns its own database for true decoupling. Services communicate via gRPC for lightweight performance, with a service mesh handling service discovery. When a video is uploaded, it enters the processing pipeline. First, a message queue decouples upload from processing. Then the file chunker splits the video into scene-based chunks rather than fixed size segments, which reduces interruptions during streaming. A content filter checks for copyright and NSFW issues, pushing problematic content to a dead letter queue for manual review. The transcoder re-encodes the video into optimized formats using FFmpeg, and finally, quality conversion generates multiple resolutions from 4K all the way down to 480p before storing everything in object storage like S3 and delivering to a CDN. For streaming, content flows from origin storage to a CDN, then the ISP to the user's device. We use adaptive bitrate streaming via HLS, which dynamically adjusts quality based on network conditions for smooth playback. For resuming playback, we use the offset stored in the views table to fetch the correct scene chunk. Netflix goes a step further with its Open Connect program, a purpose-built CDN with appliances in over 1,000 locations worldwide, serving 95% of traffic through direct ISP connections. For data partitioning, we shard horizontally by user ID using consistent hashing to avoid uneven distribution. Geoblocking is handled through IP-based location detection using Route 53 geolocation outing and CloudFront geographic restrictions for legal compliance. Caching uses Redis or Memcached with an LRU evasion policy, following the cache aside pattern with CDN edge nodes caching static media. Recommendations are powered by collaborative filtering, tracking viewing history, browsing behavior, time of day, device type, and search data. Analytics uses Apache Spark for both real time and batch processing of customer behavioral data. To summarize what we have covered, a microservices architecture with decoupled services for user management, streaming, media processing, search, and analytics, a robust video processing pipeline with chunking, content filtering, transcoding, and quality conversion. Netflix is Open Connect CDN, delivering 95% of traffic from over 1,000 edge locations, multi-layer intelligent caching with LRU eviction and edge delivery, all engineered to handle global scale, 12,000 requests per second, 5 petabytes of storage a day, and 200 million daily active users.